actually love it. I'm like 25 grams of protein. I spent this week really trying to get out of a funk. I have had a rough week. I am supposed to be a few weeks into my cut, right? Like focused, intentional weight loss. The first week was good. The first week and a half, really good. But I have since fallen off, and it's been like 5 days of straight struggle, and like I am wasting time, especially because 12 weeks is a time-based goal. Stress. So I'm feeling extra guilty, and I need a refresh, and I need a restart because I have to get my mind right. Oh my God. Like, y'all know I'm doing this 12-week cut, but I was struggling and in a funk. And I was struggling to just do what I needed to do, which is why I ended up pushing my cut back. But I was struggling, and I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with that. And you know how it is when you have a goal and you want to be hitting it hard, but for some reason you can't seem to manifest the energy to do anything. And so I decided, you know what, I needed a week to refresh, to refocus. And I thought, let me make a video sharing with you guys what I do to get out of these funks and to get on track. And so that's what you're about to watch. Now, when I was starting my 12-week cut, the main thing I really struggled with was my diet. It's always my diet. It's always the freaking diet. And in particular, I have an issue with ordering out. I grew up ordering out and eating a lot of foods, and I always find a way to convince myself, oh, you don't have time, just order out. You're gonna order chicken anyway, that's protein, just order out. And I found myself at the start of my so-called cut, that definitely wasn't a cut because I spent the week doing nothing. I found myself ordering out like 4 times during that week. So I knew that if I was gonna take this seriously, be actually intentional about this cut and showing progress and making progress, that the first thing I needed to tackle was this ordering out addiction. All right, a few more little things I want to mention that I grabbed. I always try to grip, let me flip this around. I always try to get 1 or 2 frozen options, just especially when I'm trying to get out of a funk, especially when I'm trying to break the cycle of ordering out food a lot. This lighting is getting so bad. I have to go to the window. It's so overcast today. But when I'm trying to get out of a funk of ordering food or of grabbing snacks and things like that, and I want to get back into cooking, I always have a couple frozen food options that when I'm feeling extra lazy, when I'm really tempted and I don't feel like cooking, I can grab the frozen food. That's why I got these 2. Actually happen to be really high protein. This one, this dish, around 330 calories, 30 grams of protein. Oh wait, 365, there you go. 365 calories, 30 grams of protein, good amount of fiber as well. And this one is very, very similar, 25 grams of protein. And the calories were like 330 or something like that. Basically, they're both under 400 calories. And yeah, easy to grab and go when I'm really feeling tempted and super lazy. Because right now, this is all about telling myself no, breaking out of this cycle, proving that I am in control, that I have discipline, that I make healthy choices. Because I do. And yeah, I have a couple other things that, you know, I didn't have to buy because I already have some in there. Fruit, extra veg, oatmeal stuff, like the norm. So this is my grocery haul, because this is the week that we fixing it, reining it in, because I don't want to waste any more time of this 12-week cut. Like, stocking up my fridge with foods that I like to eat that also taste good and that I'm going to cook and prepare myself. Make sure that I don't have an excuse to order takeout when I get home. Another thing that I have to do sometimes, not all the time, but another thing that I do sometimes is have a cleansing day. I like to do this when I notice that I'm constantly craving certain foods. And I mean constantly craving them. Like maybe I allowed myself to indulge thinking that would make the craving go away, But no, I wake up the next day still wanting the same thing. And I'm like, we're not about to do this with myself. I'm not gonna allow my taste buds to be a terrorist and constantly dictate what I'm eating. There are highly processed foods that are made to be addictive, and I am highly susceptible to those addictions. And so when I find myself waking up craving something every single day, I tell myself, okay, this food is doing what it's meant to do. It is meant to be irresistible to me. It is meant to feel addictive. And guess what? It's working. I already ordered this 2 days ago, and yet here I am wanting it again, wanting another sugar fix, wanting that chocolate chip cookie, wanting that ice cream or that bag of chips. Like, when I find myself in the midst of this kind of addiction, then yeah, I have to do these cleanses. So I spend the day telling myself no. Like, I get up knowing, you know what? I'm gonna fast until about 8 p.m. today. That's what I'm gonna do. Ashley, you are not gonna convince yourself to do otherwise. You are going to only drink water, because guess what? You're not gonna die. One day of waiting until 8 p.m., I am not going to die. This is within my control. I have this power. I can tell myself no. And I actually spend the day doing that. I do not allow myself to cheat myself out of this day. I do not compromise with myself. I set this non-negotiable of I'm gonna wait until 8 p.m. to eat, and that's exactly what I do. And this really helps cleanse my palate. I don't know if it so much as helps actually cleanse it. It feels like it. At the very least, I will say that it gives me the strength and the willpower, and it makes me feel disciplined.
Yummy, yummy breakfast.
And it reminds me that I am in control, right? Not my terrorist taste buds. So I don't do this all the time, but every once in a while when I'm feeling like a food addiction is happening, then I will do this just to reclaim my power and prove to myself that I can say no. Remember, doing a 16-hour fast or 24-hour fast or however long you're gonna make it, you are not going to die. But what I do need to do is prove to myself that I can say no, that I am in control of what I put in my mouth. And doing this and demonstrating this power really helps me. By the time 8 o'clock comes, usually I realize this wasn't as hard as I thought it was. And I'm very happy to eat my meal at 8 p.m., which is a healthy meal. If I'm getting out the addiction, no point in going backwards. So it is a healthy meal. The healthy meal tastes delicious because I'm actually hungry, and it's easier for me to continue eating the healthy meal and healthy foods from that day forward without falling back into my go-to cookies or ice cream or whatever it was that held me hostage for about a week. This is my staple for this week. So I'm doing my 12-week cut. With this 12-week cut, and the further I get along in it, I want to make sure that, especially like week 2, week 3, I'm like, okay, maybe week 1, we were like working our way down and it's acceptable. But I really want to like do this properly, you know, and really want to see results and show results and all of that. So I'm trying to stay more in an exact range and not be as flexible as I usually am and not give myself so much wiggle room as I usually do. That's just what we're on. I mean, it's a 12-week cut, you know? I always have one meal that's my staple meal for the week. Like, I don't need to think about it. That's what I'm going to eat regardless. And I might be flexible with some of the other foods, you know, but at least one meal where I know for sure this is what I'm doing. And during weeks 1 and 2, it was like my oatmeal. I was having that every day, every breakfast without question. I get up and get my oatmeal, you know? And now it's the sweet potato pizza. So good. It's so good. And it's so much protein. Ugh, let's make it. Let's make it. Put this in the air fryer. This is how we looking. Kind of ridiculous, but it's still so tasty. This is when it's good to have the skin on the bottom. So much easier. Ooh. This is kind of hard cutting through though. It usually isn't. I think I should have mashed it more or cook the sweet potato a bit more, but it's really good. Self-care. In order to get out of the funk, I like to take care of myself, because taking care of my health is a part of self-care, but so is getting my nails done, my eyebrows done, everything did. Look good, feel good, okay? And so I do like to take the time to pamper myself, to treat myself. Maybe one of the reasons why I'm struggling with what I'm eating is because I'm stressed, which is why self-care is going to help me. I also like to make sure I'm getting my vitamins and my nutrients in. You guys know I'm big on protein. I try to make sure I'm eating my protein as well as fiber. Calories, protein, fiber, in that order. That's what's most important to me when I'm looking at my diet for health and weight loss. Early morning travel. It's not early, but I am getting it done. Bumming it. I did a little bit of shopping, which I'm excited about. I got this boobalicious top. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is from Tala. Amazing. Like, I thought I'd be missing my old cleavage. This shirt is giving it back to me. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys because this is a new top and I actually love it. I might get it in every color. It's so flattering and so fitting. Boom, 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 boom. It's long sleeve too. I wanted to show you guys because I love this top. Like the compression, the smoothing effect. It snatches you in, pulls up the girls. Grace did her thing. I of course make time to go to the gym. Workout endorphins are real. Sweating out toxins, it feels real. Like I also take the time to go to the sauna. Like especially after a week where I haven't been eating the best, I can feel bloated, I can feel lethargic, and the gym really helps counteract all of that. All of this really helps with my mindset, helps with my mood. And these things are key when you're trying to rein it in and stick to your diet. I'm a big fan of setting a daily to-do list, and I like to fill my days with things that really fuel me and get me feeling good about myself and proud about myself. So for me, that includes journaling, taking some time to pray, making sure that I'm doing daily walks for the week and I listen to a podcast. Love just going for a little 30-40 minute walk and playing these. It is the best. Anything for you guys. Lastly, I like to surround myself with people that I love. I'm a super introverted person. It's just me, myself, and this camera. And I love that. But some days you do need to feel the love and you want to feel recharged with your favorite people. And this week I got to do that for my friend Gabby as we went to her baby shower. And it wasn't enough for me, so I actually spent the night at my homegirl Rock's and stayed with her and her family. Today, headed to Gabby's baby shower. Oh my gosh, another baby shower. This is exciting. But yeah, should be a good time. Woo. I'm sweating. playing with all the toys. Look, Baba. Mama. So I'm hanging out with Rock and Vix and the Baba. I was gonna go home, but I was like, it's nice being with people. I want to be with people. So left the shower and now I'm here. Yeah, I'm just trying to hang out with my peoples and vibe. Good morning, you guys. So I slept over. It's the next day. I'm so tired. Snatched off my little headband wig, got my braids. I'm gonna head back to London today, but just picking up coffee for myself and the mama bear before I head on home. Oh my God, the air is so crisp. It feels so good breathing it in. I love like chilly mornings, chilly days. I love fall. I love when you have to put on layers and you just get wrapped up and the season's so beautiful and the trees are gorgeous. Love it. All right, secured the goods. Let's go. Look at you smiling.
Smile for the camera.
In your Halloween outfit. These are some of the things I like to do to get back on track and to get myself out of a funk. When I feel like I'm stuck in a rut, this is what I do. And I hope it was helpful. Comment down below, let me know what you like to do to get yourself out of a funk. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.